right, in chapter 2 of your book, it's called Chelation Therapy. Well, I had never heard of chelation, so what is it?
Okay, it's a method of cleansing your circulatory system, getting the plaque from your arteries and your brain, getting the heavy metals from your brain that's short-circuited, that prevented you from thinking. You know, most people when they get older, at least many people, they are diagnosed falsely often with Alzheimer's when it's a fungal issue or it's metals in your brain that causes it to short circuit. So your brain's no longer functioning well, you're not able to maintain a conversation in many cases without forgetting your point, and that was my situation. Now that I've gone through it and experienced it, you know, initially I spent thousands of dollars on that, and that was the first step in my road to health, is the fact that up until I got my mind back, I didn't think that I had a prayer of ever learning anything that would make a difference in my health. But once I seen how much my mind improved, and also got a big improvement in my eyesight, along with my short-term memory and my energy level, it improved so dramatically that I was excited and decided, hey, if I can get this much benefit from taking these IV chelation treatments where they stick it's an IV treatment. It takes 3 hours per treatment, and it was costing around $120 a treatment. Well, I initially, I was aware of it, but I had never spent the money in the States because I didn't have the confidence in the fact that I would get any significant benefit. My insurance would pay none of the expense. So I went to Costa Rica, and coincidentally, I was staying at a bed and breakfast and met an American lady there that owned it that was going to take chelation treatments the following day. So I said, I want to go. So I did, and I get in there and there's a half a dozen Americans in there taking chelation. And I get to talking to them, and their stories got me excited. I'm like, Doc, hook me up. I'm ready, you know? So anyway, within a few treatments, I seen tremendous benefit. And so consequently, I came back to the States. I rearranged some things. I sold a property for half of what it was worth just to get the money so I could go back. And this time I stayed in Costa Rica 3 months, and I was getting 2 treatments a week. I'll tell you what, after 3 months, I realized my life was just starting. I was just starting to learn. I had the ability now to learn, think, and decide what can I do for myself. And I'm starting to realize from listening to all these other patients, when you're sitting there for 3 hours hooked up to a wire and you can't get up and move around, and you got 4, 5, 6 other guys sitting around there talking and exchanging stories and the benefits each of them see. I had met one old man there that was 80 years old. When he first walked in, could not hardly stand up to walk. You know, 100 feet from the door, he was struggling, breathing hard and all this stuff. Well, by the time he had 10 treatments in, he's out walking 3 or 4 miles every day. And by the time he had 20 or 30 treatments in, he's telling me, he says, hey, I'm so excited about life. He says, I just ordered $3 million worth of new mining equipment. I'm going back to work. And I'm like, no shit. I mean, those are the stories that get you excited and make you want to really pursue something. And like I said, chelation was the start of turning my health around, because once you see and talk to people like this and you see these benefits for yourself, I mean, I was walking several miles a day before. You couldn't get me out in front of the TV. So it's huge. It increases your energy level, makes you think, and start realizing only you can make a difference in your health. And that's why my book is Your Health is Your Choice, because only you can do it for yourself.